Howdy folks, we're down here in Peralta, New Mexico with my cat Pocket. So it weighs 33 pounds and there's a few hills I've been having problems crawling up. So we have a 32 small ring and we ordered a 24. And today we're going to put the 24 small ring on and to see if that'll help me climb a little better, because if I can, I will not e-assist this. If I have problems crawling up the hills, I'm going to have to put an e-assist on it. So we're going to put that small ring on. Go Tater, Alan's going to do it.
Ready?
I'm ready.
When you put that in there, you got to always make sure you put it all the way in so those threads have plenty of purchase, because you're going to...
Yeah, you don't want to strip it out?
Yeah, you don't want to strip it out. Oops. You got it? Or you need me to grab
no, the back of the bike's coming up in the air because it's so light. It's okay.
Yeah, the back of the bike is really light. I know that firsthand.
Okay.
Okay, so I got this off. I can remove this.
First good weather we've had in a while. It's been all those hurricanes came out of off Mexico two days apart, flooding the whole country up here, Arizona, Colorado. First good day of weather we've had since then. Now I shouldn't have to adjust my chain because of the gobbler we have on here, right?
Right.
Got the gobbler.
See, I don't think I can put this one on my bike today because I don't see no gobbler. So I loosened all those before I start taking them out, like, so that I don't run the risk of warping anything.
Does it have to go on there a certain way? I mean, is it like, as long as it's the dish is going the right way, is there any?
I think the main thing you got to look at is the dish, and then so these cranks have a standard unique. I don't know what this one is in particular, but they're like they have 104 millimeter crank set, so you buy your gears based upon the crank set that you got. But these are cheap, so if you got to replace them, you can buy that, just that piece, right? If it wears out.
I think the new one I bought, the 24 tooth, was $24. So it's $1 a tooth.
Yeah.
It was $24.99 for the gear.
It's in the
24 tooth.
You want to learn something about your bike real fast? Do you like the way it pedals?
Yeah.
It feels good to you?
Yeah. Why?
Okay. So these cranks are only 145. So on a normal bicycle, they're at 170. So these are, the crank length of it is quite a bit shorter.
I wonder because of...
It's because of the pocket. It keeps it, but it's something to note. If you like the way that feels and you're okay, you don't have as much torque like when you're pedaling because of the crank length. But a lot of people have found that the shorter
Helps your hip.
helps your hips and your
See, I got a bad hip. Maybe that's why I like it.
could be.
That's one reason why I'm considering e-assist, is because my hip starts to get sore. That's the first thing that'll go, is my hip. That's one of my disabilities. That looks totally different than the other one. So these, the letters are up. You're going to put the letters down on that one, right?
Could put it that way, but I guess that's the way it was on there, wasn't it?
Yeah, the numbers were up like that. She said it was going to be harder shifting now.
It will be. It's because it's got a longer,
It's got a
bigger jump,
Yep.
bigger ramp. It has to make. But you won't use this gear very much. Like
Just climbing.
you'll use this one and the outer one the most, and you're only going to use this, like you said, climbing, or I don't see you not riding this bike on like hard surfaces, but if you're in like soft stuff, you'd probably want to use the gear. So, just a point of note, when you put these in there and you turn them backwards, like turn them counterclockwise until you feel it pop down, that'll help you get the thread aligned. I know you know that, but for anybody listening, so when you put this back on, it has to be
90 degrees. 180 up. Do a little test ride and see what 24 feels like. Oh, holy crap! It's like freewheeling. So I was telling Alan that it doesn't shift hard at all, and I think it's because I have the gobbler on here. So when we ordered from Hostel, they were saying the 24 is the lowest gear you could put on the front of the Catrike stock, which a lot of people used to do back in the day before you assist to try to overcome the hills. She said it would be harder shifting, but I haven't seen that on this one, and I think it's because the gobblers on this, it shifts fine. Try shifting?
Oh, yeah.
I mean up into the other ring.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah. Nice gear.
Peeled out. So Alan noted that I only have 145 cranks on here, and I don't know what standard is on the Pocket. I'll go check, look it up real quick, but it was probably set up as a demo with shorter cranks. But with me, with my bad hip, I kind of like the 145s. My legs are short too.
Yeah, the thing
We got stubby walker legs.
thing that you would notice, like if you're a taller rider, most generally on a bicycle, you're going to have a bicycle with 170s on it. So if you're okay with those going to a 145, you're just going to notice a difference in how much torque you can put down. The length of the lever makes a difference.
And they're 145s right there.
So that's what is it, 25 millimeters shorter? Right?
Quite a bit.
That's quite a bit on a lever. Yeah, it would be noticeable to some people. But if you are someone that has a bad hip, shorten them up the lack of pain is going to be worth more than what you lost off of a lever, right? Because you're going to feel more comfortable, shorter
Spinning.
spin.
It's not coming back so far.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave the 145s for a while and try it. I could order longer. Of course, I'd have to replace the whole crank because it's built into this side over here.
Yeah. You can get the Gossamer with the longer cranks on. Sure.
Anyway, you want to go do a test ride on a hill?
We can.
You want to take yours and mine both and ride together?
Sure.
Okay.
Load up. Go.
Let's load up and go. Let's load up in the mystery van. Come on, Scoob. Let's go in the mystery van.
Hey!
I guess I won't put the pedals on today.
You won't?
I guess I could before I leave because I don't have my shoes with me. So, Hostel, these are the stock for the Cat. They have built-in clips. That's the way they come factory. I think Hostel swapped these out for the Catrike because it was a demo and they just had people come in and off the street riding this little Cat. So I'm sure that's what they did. Anyway, I purchased these from Hostel Shop, so I'll be swapping out to the clips. You can, one side's clips and the other side's flat. So you can ride with or without clips. Anyway, I'm not going to put these on today because I didn't bring my shoes. No big deal, they're easy to swap out. I'm going to test out the 24 tooth. So we came out here to Tomei Hill. This hill right here, near Peralta. That's where the Spaniards came through on the Camino Real way back in the late 1540s, 1550s. Anyway, this is a big hill. I'm going to try out this little gear, see how I do riding. This will determine if I need assist or not. This will help me make the decision. So, rotator Allen put a little 24 tooth ring on the front. Let's climb this pretty steep hill. It's a long one too. So let's see how I do. The trick for me is to stay constant and slow and just pull this hill. So far I'm doing pretty good. Not tired yet, I'm pulling. So, would I want to do it all day? No, but I'm doing it today. Going up the steepest part.
Yeah, I'm starting to crank now.
See if I can do this. How you doing back there, Bro Tater?
I'm doing good. I can definitely feel it.
You need that 24 tooth, or are you gonna leave that 30 on there?
I'm gonna try the 24.
They make a 26 as well.
Do they?
Yep. So they make one in between the one you got and the one I got. By God, I pulled that hill. Wow. We're at the top of the world up here. I don't know what the elevation climb is. It's just steep. Made it to the top of the world. Now we can grab some gears. Did pretty good. A lot better than I thought I was going to do. We're just out here riding in the desert, southwest desert. Those are the Monzano Mountains, which means green apple in Spanish. And those mountains up there are the Sandias, next to Albuquerque. And that means watermelon in Spanish. So I'm right into the green apples, and later I'll be going up to the watermelon. Need to shift down. Get into a little easier gear. Pulling another little hill with my 24 tooth ring on the front. It's been about 2 miles of pretty steep climbing. 24 tooth ring. Smitty's still climbing. Doing a hell of a lot better than I thought I was going to do. Well, now we're headed back. Did a nice little 3 or 4 mile run. Tater Hill's that hill way in the distance we just came from. That one down there is the Ladrones, which is the mountain of the thieves. That's where all the thieves used to steal gold and go hide in those mountains over there. The mountains behind me are the Rocky Mountains. That's the Manzanos and the Sandias. They're all the Rocky Mountains. All the mountains on the other side, all these mountains out there are all volcanoes. The Rio Grande Rift is right on the other side of that Tater Hill. The Rio Grande is right down in the valley. So all the volcanic activity is on that side of the river. That's where the tectonic plates are slamming together. And it's called the Rio Grande Rift. That's why the Rocky Mountains are over there. Now that you have your geology lesson for the day, that's why the Rio Grande is over there. It drains down the middle of the lowest part of the valley. The Rio Preco dumps in right down there by the Ladrones. So that's another major water fair over there past the Rio Grande. That's where Chaco Canyon's at, the ancients. That's where the Anasazi lived. They lived over there because there was water back in the day over there. The water shifted towards the Rio Grande. Somewhere up in San Juan, Colorado area, up north, San Juan, changed directions and moved into the Rio Grande. Right out here today with Bro Tater Allen. I like this little 24 tooth ring on the front. It made it easier for me to climb. Thank you, Hostile Shops, for setting me up with that. It's a good addition to my trike. We'll see how I do. Even if I assist for the really long rides, it's nice to have a gear that I can really crawl with. Anyway, folks, I hope you like my show. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends, forward it on. It helps. Until next time, folks, this is Tadpole Smitty. I'll see you on my next paddling adventure.